Here is the 2022 Ford Bronco Wildtrak. It just needs cleaned. It kind of stormed here last night, so don't mind the leaves. This one does have the, I think they called this the modular bumper. So it's all metal. Has the black bucking Bronco. Uh-oh. Sorry, someone just skirted behind me. Hi! Does have the keyless entry pad. Hood release. Parking brake is electric. There's lights on. Sorry, the truck behind me is really skirting. Lights on either side of the mirror, and then it does have automatic lights, and then these are your interior lights here. You can adjust the steering wheel up and down and in and out. This one has 24,532 miles on it as it sits. Then I'll show you the seat. And these are some extra charging ports. There you go. And then that is accessory ready. So I've seen people mount GoPros on there. If you're actually off-roading, that would be fun. I have seen people make phone mounts that mount into there too, so you can actually mount your phone. Here's your locking rear differential, the front lockers, the sway. There's a little bit of a secondary menu here on this too. Oh, it's a funny song to be playing. This does have the B&O sound system. Here's your phone menu, which right now, well, it's gonna have some sales associates phones in there. Navigation. Apps menu. The settings, which I think I was already in, and then features. This does have zone lighting, which if we turn that on, it's probably going to make me override it because it probably thinks, oh, okay, perfect. Sometimes if it's too bright outside, you have to hit override because it doesn't think you need the lights on, but you can turn on by zone and turn off by zone too. So you can actually illuminate the whole exterior of the vehicle. Then you do have dual climate control. And then there's heated seats and a heated steering wheel. These are your fan settings. What I always like to do is when I get in here, I set it to a certain temperature and I just hit auto. Ford gives you 3 settings for auto. So if you're more of a fan person, you're gonna wanna put it on 3. If you turn it on 1, that's less fan. And then up here you do have auxiliary switches. So these right now, oh, sorry, I almost dropped my phone. These right now do nothing, but those are there in case you want to put extra fog lights, a light bar, any sort of accessories that would need turned on. You already have the ability to pre-wire it under the hood for these auxiliary switches. There's your interior lights. This is a wireless charging pad, and then they give you a little bit of extra chargers there. Here's your shifter. Right now it's on 4A. We probably can shift that back to 2-wheel. 4A would think like an all-wheel drive system. That's sort of what that is. It will automatically kick in all 4 wheels as needed for high, for low, and then 2-wheel drive. And then the GOAT modes here, you can turn this, and in your driver's screen in front of you, there's some different modes. Some of those modes will automatically shift you into 4-wheel drive, like mud ruts, you're going to see it automatically shifts you into all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, because it is assuming that you need that if you're actually in some mud and some ruts. Then the mirrors are attached to the body of the vehicle, so if you take the door off, you do not need to take the mirrors off, which is nice. And there's really one electrical port on the doors, so they've made it really easy to take them on and off. So the mirrors you can adjust here, and these are your windows. Center console. And then this does have the sound deadening hardtop too. So there's like a fabric material on top. And here is the rear. All weather floor mats. And then these are window controls. This is another set of USB type A and type C. And then this is a regular house outlet for 110. Show you the back here. And there is a little bit of some storage down here, and then this is where your jack and your funnel would be in case you need to use a jerry can to fill up your vehicle. And then these have never been used before, but these are actually the door bags. So these make it a lot easier to take the doors off by yourself, because you put the bag on the door, you slide it over, and then when you actually unhook the doors, or unlatch, I don't know, unbolt the doors, then this bag makes it easy because it has a handle, so you just pull up on the handle and it protects the paint. And because this is a hard top, you do have the rear wiper too.